Hello and welcome back to the technical charts analysis section. So let us have a look and see how the US dollar performed and also how other major currencies reacted to the US dollar movement. So for yesterday was 24th of June, and we can see that first of all the US dollar for last week, okay, was mostly bullish, okay, and after testing this bullish trend line for 1 2 3 times or so, it found resistance on Monday morning, okay, found resistance, and on Monday itself it was coming down the whole day. It broke through this bullish trend line, and for yesterday, Tuesday, it also found some difficulty moving up, and at about this the candle 900 hours, 9 plus 5 is 14, which is 2 p.m. The US dollar continues to weaken. Okay, so later on in the US trading session, the US dollar over here 1400 plus 5 is 1900 hours, continues to weaken. Okay, so technically throughout the UK and US trading sessions, the US dollar was largely very bearish. Okay, it did manage to stage a mild recovery towards the late evening of the US trading session, and as of this morning, it is still very much quiet, not moving much. So there's a high chance that it may come down to test this line again and have some consolidation before either more news or data comes out later on in the afternoon or evening to decide where is the major direction, whether it's up or down. Okay, so again, yesterday the US dollar was weak during the UK session and also during the US session. Let's have a look at the UK pound to see how the UK pound reacted against the US dollar. Logically thinking, of course, with the US dollar being bearish, we should see the UK pound being bullish. Okay, so let us just have a look. So here we go. Yeah, true enough, the UK pound was not only bullish for yesterday, it was also bullish on Monday, as the US dollar was also bearish on Monday. So looking at the specific moves, actually the UK pound was largely consolidating for most of the day yesterday. We can see that initially it went up about 53 pips, and then it came back down about 62 pips, and towards the afternoon session, again at 900 hours plus 5 is 14, which is 2 p.m. The UK pound goes up again another 66 pips. Okay, and then guess what, it comes down again. So comes down about 81 pips. So as you can see, it is consolidating. It's broke through, I would say it broke through the consolidation phase at about this is the one again, is 1400 plus 5 is 19, is 7 p.m. The UK pound from a low of 1.2433 over here starts to move up for 1 2 3 4 hours to a high of about 1.2532. so this was a 90 well, about the 98 pip movement up. And as of this morning, the UK pound is well, slightly bearish, as the US dollar is just slightly bullish. Okay, so these are the movements for the UK pound, and we will need to see again later on in the afternoon and also towards the evening where would be the main direction and the main momentum. Okay, so here we go. So but generally I would personally view that the UK pound should be possibly coming down a little bit first. Okay, so moving on to the euro dollar, quite a similar story again. With the US dollar being weak, we can see the euro dollar being bullish. Okay, so it's been bullish since a Monday. Okay, since a Monday, and as it was coming to Tuesday yesterday, we can see that the euro dollar initially it came down about 44 pips. However, it managed a strong recovery, and towards this candle at about again 900 hours, which is plus 5 14 2 p.m. local Singapore and Malaysia time, it starts to move up. Okay, goes up about from 1.1256 to a high of about 1.1305, going up about 48 pips, and then going quiet. And later on at about, this is the candle, 1400 plus 5 is 19, 7 p.m. local Singapore and Malaysia time. It goes up again another 62 pips, okay, from 1.1285 to a high of 1.1348. Again, as of this morning, with the US dollar being slightly bullish, we can see that the euro dollar is not really coming down, but it's pretty quiet still. So just trading in a range of about 16 pips, so relatively quiet. So again, we need to wait until the afternoon or evening session to decide where the euro dollar can be moving. Okay, so that looks into the US dollar, the UK pound, and also the euro dollar. Let's have a look at gold prices. Again, gold prices has been largely bullish since 2 weeks ago, and as of last week, we can see that over here, okay, towards the 11th of June, we can see that it is still consolidating, and as recent as the 15th of June, okay, gold prices was also consolidating between about here, okay, 1,732 to a low of 1,715, and on the 19th of June, it started to break out, and break up. Okay, so moves up for 1 day, 2 days, and consolidated for another 1 day or so. And for yesterday, okay, this was the range. You can see that gold prices started to move up over here at about 1000 hours plus 5. This will be 1500 hours, which is at 3 p.m. local Singapore time, and gold prices starts to move up. Okay, the first push up was from 1,747 US dollars to about this one, 1,761. So this was about close to about 14 US dollar push up, and towards this one, 1600 hours, which is plus 5, which is 21, 9 p.m. local Singapore and Malaysia time, it pushes up again from 1,758 to a high of 1,770 US dollars. Okay, so the US trading during the US market, it pushed up about 12 US dollars, and from the UK market until the US trading session, it went up about 21 US dollars. Okay, this morning it was opening slightly bullish, going up about $8 to a high of 1,773, and of course again currently it has gone a bit quiet. Okay, so looking at oil prices also was on a bullish trend since the 18th of June, bouncing up this line very nicely. And yesterday early morning, this is the candle at about 2000 hours plus 5 is 25 minus 24 at about 1 a.m. local Singapore and Malaysia time. Oil prices as of based on this technical analysis, it is slightly on a bearish trend, okay, having broken down from this bullish trend. However, it is still finding some support on this horizontal trend line, horizontal support. So we got to be watching out for this. If it managed to break through this, then there's a high chance it can go down further. Okay, so yes, okay, so that is this for oil prices. S&P 500 was also generally bullish since the 22nd of June, and it was actually consolidating also for quite a number of days. You can see here, and it was going up, and technically it is still in consolidation phase. It hasn't broken through the resistance of 3,151. It retraced back as of early morning yesterday at about 21 plus 5, 26 minus 24, which is 2 a.m. Singapore time. It retraces back. Okay, so again, whether the S&P 500 or stocks in general will be going up or down for the US market, a lot will depend on, again, the coronavirus pandemic, which we saw in the economic report that the number of new cases in the US has spiked up. Okay, and currently that's about the increase in infections went up by 1.6%, way above the average of 1.3%. Okay, so this would be for the S&P 500. And of course, this was for the oil prices. Let's have a quick look at silver. So silver again, here we go. So silver was actually on a bullish trend, following, I would say, following the movements of gold prices, and it found some resistance for the last 2 days. Okay, initially on Monday, okay, it found resistance at $17.99, came back down, found support again on this bullish trend line, okay, and went up again. So it didn't really touch a bullish trend line, almost, okay, and found it moving up again, and it tested the resistance again over here, 17.97, and as of this morning, it is pushing down again. Okay, so it is squeezing into this triangle here, and usually when the prices squeeze into a triangle, it would either need to break down or break up. Okay, personally, there could be a chance that it could be coming down, again depending on the developments of the COVID-19 pandemic and how gold prices will move. Okay, so if gold prices come back down, there's a high chance we can see silver prices also coming back to test this trend line, okay, this bullish trend line. So yeah, Canadian dollar was also, for yesterday, was also largely trading in a consolidation phase, a wide 70 pip move down, and also a huge 70 or pip also move up. Okay, so it was actually following the movements of the oil prices, which was also moving up in a large range, and then after that coming down in a large range. Okay, so yeah, so that about covers the US dollar and also the major currencies such as the UK pound and the euro dollar, and also the major commodities such as the gold prices and also US oil prices. So yeah, currently it's gone quiet, so there's no major economic data today. However, chart patterns and formations, and also I would say the push of the UK trading session and also the push of the US trading session will also materialize later on during the afternoon and evening. Okay, so pay attention, watch out for it. I'm having a live webinar at 2 p.m. for those who are joining me, so I'll see you later at 2 p.m. For those who will not be available, I'll see you again tomorrow for the latest market updates. So have a good day ahead, and cheers. See you guys. Thank you.